Okay, so I'm starting with my eyes already primed with concealer, and I set them with powder. I used the Essence Brighten Up Banana Powder in the vibe of the video since it's Essence, and I also did the first eye off camera. So, yeah. The palette we're gonna use is the Essence Spice It Up eyeshadow palette, and now my first impressions from doing this eye, you don't need it. It's inexpensive, so that's like a positive of it, and it isn't bad. So like if you're a beginner and you just want to like play around with warm toned shades, you can buy this, like, by all means. I don't know if they sell it in my Ulta, like around us. This is the first eyeshadow that I've tried from them. I ordered it online, obviously, with the other stuff that I bought. But if you have a bunch of palettes, like, I definitely didn't need this, but I wanted to try it out, obviously. So, yeah, we're just going to do an eyeshadow look. We're going to test the rest of the products. So, I'm going to start with two brushes that I actually bought. We have the eye blender brush and the short blender brush. Now, I don't know what the difference is between them because to me they look the exact same. Like, all around they look the exact same. So, I don't know, but we're going to start with the eye blender, the normal one, and we're going to go into this like transition nude shade, and you really need to like get in there because it's so firmly packed. Like, it doesn't, like, nothing comes up. Like, you have to build it up a lot. So yeah, we're just going to build this up. We're going to put it in our crease. You can bring it up all the way to your brow bone if you want. I'm kind of going for a really like blown out look, so I'm just going to build this color up a few times. I'm going to go in with the short blender brush, which is basically the same exact thing. And I'm going in with the color right next to it, which is this peachy color. And this one has a little bit more kickback in the pan, so more comes off on the brush, but again, it's nothing special. Like, color is coming up, but we're just gonna place this in the same spot where we placed that transition color, and the two shades blend nicely together, but the first shade didn't really have any color anyway. Like, you can see, like, it's not doing anything. The Morphe M456 brush, and we're gonna go in with this orangey brown shade in the corner, and we're going to put this in our crease the same way we did the other shades, but just keep it a little bit lower. This shade is nicer than the other two. 456 brush and this like berry kind of color. And this one you kind of have to build up on your brush a lot. And then I'm gonna put it mainly in the outer corner, but bringing it into the crease a little bit. I'm gonna take this shimmer shade down here. For me, the shimmers aren't really good either. They're kind of crumbly, but I'm gonna take it on my finger and just put it all over my lid. And you kind of have to press hard, and you could see like it's just like not doing anything. And I'm like pressing hard into the pan. But I took this shimmer shade right here. It's a little bit more like brown, and it's not as warm as the other one. And I'm taking that on my brush, and then I'm just taking some setting spray and spraying the brush and going back into the palette. And then I'm going to try to like build up some color, and just, I mean, it does a little something, but nothing significant. Like, you can't tell the difference in color. I don't know. I'm going to go in with this gold color down here. This one was the best shimmer that I tried. Probably one of the best shades. that I tried in the palette. I'm going in, I'm spraying it again, and then I'm going back into the pan. And this one does show up, like this one is nice. So I'm just putting this all over the lid to try to brighten it up a little. So, yes, I like that a lot. I'm trying to see if they're like even. Okay, I'm just gonna blend these edges again. And then we're gonna go in with this brown shade. We're gonna take the Morphe M506 little blender brush. And this brown shade. My music just turned off. For what reason? I could not tell you. But whatever, we're just gonna keep going. It's a little bit more warm toned than the other brown shade, and we're just gonna keep this right on the outer corner. And it doesn't do anything. Now for powder, I'm gonna take my Brighten Up powder again and this Doll Eyes Volume Lashes little flat brush. And I'm just gonna pack this under the eye. And for the rest of my face, I'm gonna take the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Translucent powder, and I'm just gonna dust this everywhere. I'm gonna take this big brush. This is the Morphe by Jaclyn Hill JH01 brush, just oh my god, a big fluffy brush. I'm gonna take what was in the cap when I opened it up, and I'm just going to tap this all over the rest of my face, just to lightly set it. I bought this bronzer. It's the Essence Sun Club Luminous Bronzing Powder, and it says medium tone at the bottom. It says it's in the shade 20 Sunkissed in California. Normally I use matte powders to bronze my face, so we'll see how this luminous one works. I don't know why I can't open it. There we go. Okay, so this is what it looks like. It has like a nice print in the pan. So I'm just gonna bronze my face. I'm gonna take this BH Cosmetics 124 brush, and I'm just gonna tap in here. Seems like a lot came off. I'm just gonna tap off the excess just in case it's a little bit too much. And I'm just gonna blend it over my cheek. I kind of like it. It might be the wrong shade for me, but it definitely is blending nicely. And oh, I don't know. All right, let's stick to the tapping. I don't know why when I tried to like buff it. Oh my gosh. Didn't do that on that side. Okay. We're having some problems here. I'm just gonna take a brush that has nothing on it and just try to blend these edges because I don't know why that's happening. Did you see that? It was kind of weird. This is the e.l.f. contour brush, and I'm gonna take a little bit of the powder and just run it down my nose where we had that cream contour, just to bring a little bit of that back. I'm just gonna take some of my powder and my sponge and just make a line like that. Yeah, I think that'll look a little bit better once that's all cleaned up. Okay, let's move on to blush. I bought this Essence Satin Touch blush in the shade 10 Satin Coral. So I have the regular blushes from them and I really like them, so I want to try this one. Again, it has a pretty print in it. So I'm going to take that with this Doll Eyes Volume Lashes little brush. And I'm just going to tap in here. I don't know how much is going to come up on the face. So I'm just going to apply this on my cheeks. That's a pretty color. Ooh, I like that. And it's not, oh my god, it's not like shimmery, but it's not matte either. It just has like a nice sheen to it. I really like that. And I'm applying a bit more than you probably should because blush fades. I'm just going to tap over that whole cheek area with that brush. Okay, I'm liking this. I think the bronzer was a little bit warm for me, but that's okay. Okay, I'm just gonna clean this up here a little bit. I wanna add more powder. There we go. What do I have left? Oh, let's finish up the eyes. Oh, let's do brows. That's what we'll do. So I'm taking my Anastasia Brow Wiz in the shade Medium Brown. And I'm going to take this spoolie and just brush these up. I think I'm going to go for more of a feathery look today. So, yeah, I like the way that like looks. So I'm just going to fill them in quickly. I'm going to line underneath. I also have to pluck my eyebrows. With this quarantine going on, I've just been letting my eyebrows do their thing and grow out. So, yeah. I don't know if you can even see what I'm doing, but basically just like that. And then I'm gonna brush through them again. Yeah, that's it. So it doesn't really look that different. I'm kind of just defining the bottom and then filling in the sparse areas. I'm not really going over the top at all because I want it to be really feathery and kind of messy looking. Anastasia Clear Brow Gel, and just set these in place. Colourpop E10 little pencil brush and the dark brown here. And I'm just going to keep this really close to the lower lash line. Like that. And just blending it out a little bit. We're going to do basically the same step, but with 3 different colors. So we're going to do this brown shade, and then we're going to do the berry shade, and then the transition. Like that. And then we'll take the Morphe M431, which is a little bit fluffier with a pencil brush, and just blend that out with the berry shade right here. And we want to connect it to the shadow on the edge. Or Morphe pencil brush, it's basically the same thing. And I'm just going to mix the transition shade we used and this peachier color. And tapping off the excess, and then just really smudging and buffing that out. So it looks super blown out. Essence I Love Extreme Crazy Volume Mascara. It's the pink tube. They have a few different ones. I think what differentiates them though is that the other ones are waterproof. This one isn't waterproof. So yeah, it looks like this. And then I also bought the Essence Volume Booster Lash Primer. But I think I'm going to try this in a different video because I want to see how this performs on its own first. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna curl my lashes. This is my Tarte eyelash curler that I always use, and then I'm gonna try the mascara. Okay, so let's see what the applicator looks like. Okay, so it's just like, it's a little bit longer and thicker. It looks like it's like, I can't tell if it's I think it's plastic, because sometimes they're like bristles, but this is plastic, I think. So what I'm gonna do is move my mirror a little bit in more, and then I'm just gonna try it. Okay, so that's one coat. Definitely not bad. I want to see how it builds up. So I'm gonna do a coat on the other eye and then come back to this one. But honestly, that's pretty good. And Essence mascaras are really cheap and they're known to be really good. The Lash Princess one is the only other one that I've tried, but it's really good. Yeah, I like this. Wasn't expecting it to like it this much, but I do. So that's the mascara done. I'm going to dust this powder away, and we'll do some highlighter. Let's go back into that palette and take that gold shade. I'm taking it on that same like flat brush we used, and I'm gonna put that on my inner corner to kind of brighten that up, or try to. I don't know what that is. Why is that happening to me? I think it's from the brush. Okay, I think it's away. Maybe I should use a different brush. Whatever, I just want to put that gold on the inner corner. It's a little bit too dark, I think, for a highlight shade. There's no lighter colors in here. That's a real big bummer. Okay, hold on. Colourpop Super Shock Shadow. It's an ultra glitter in the shade Ladybird. And I'm gonna try to just brighten this up. Yeah, that's much better. Oh my god, it's still kind of dark though. Okay, this is a problem. This is a big problem. What do? I don't even know what to do. Essence Stay 8 Hours Lip Liner, waterproof with sharpener. And it's in the shade number 1, because duh. So that's what it looks like. And it's retractable. And that's the shade, so it's a nice shade. And I like the cap, it's like slanted and there's an E on it for Essence. And then this is the, this is Nude Lipstick, I guess, in the shade Too Happy. So it's just white and metallic, like rose gold packaging. And this is what the lipstick looks like. I love like Nude Lipstick. So that's what that looks like. I think they'll pair nicely together. So I'm gonna line my lips and then I'll do the lipstick. Okay, so this is a little bit pinkier. It's very creamy and pigmented. I really like that. I think it's a little too dark for this look, but I really like that a lot. Okay, I really like that. So what I'm gonna do, just for the sake of the look, is I'm gonna add something on top just to lighten it a little bit. I'm gonna take the NARS Velvet Lip Glide in the shade Unlaced and just add that to the center. Okay, that didn't really do much. What can I do? I'll take the Maybelline Vivid Hot Lacquer in the shade Tease. Let's see if that'll lighten it. The Morphe Luminous setting spray. And I'm gonna spray out these. And take our fan with our little cat ears on it. And I'm going to take my sponge and just tap out all of that. And that is everything. So, my overall thoughts. I thought everything worked pretty well for the price. The only thing I'm unhappy with right now with the look is how dark that got, but whatever. That's it. The palette, I think you can pass on unless you're a beginner and it's really calling your name. But if you have a bunch of palettes already, I don't think you need it by any means. The brushes, they were good, but I don't get the difference between the two of them. The mascara was really good. I really like it. I'm going to continue to use it. The bronzer is good. I'm just going to try to go in with a lighter hand. And I think now the color looks fine, but it's a little bit off for me. The blush I really like. I want to get more shades of it. Lip liner and lipstick, 100%. I love them so much. I'm definitely going to buy more shades. And the primer I didn't try. I'm going to try maybe tomorrow if I do my makeup. But yeah, that was everything. So I hope you liked this little Essence video. If there's another brand you want me to buy things from, then just let me know. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Oh, I didn't stop it.